Ron Brockman, and I'm here with a man who could possibly be considered the most bravest man to walk the face of this earth. He survived what some have labeled the greatest storm in history. And I'm not speaking of Hurricane Katrina or the Indian Ocean tsunami in 2004. This man is also a master vessel builder and is probably the most well-known zookeeper of all times. Please, help me welcome the original architect, Noah. Thank you for meeting with me tonight, Mr. I'm sorry, but how would you like me to refer to you? Mr. Noah, son of Lamech, Captain Noah?
You know what? Noah is just really cool.
Okay.
Now, if you're my wife, that's a whole different story. She's got 11 different names for me, but for you, let's just go with Noah.
All right. Noah it is then. First of all, I'd like to say that I know we haven't met face to face, but I'm extremely impressed and amazed at how healthy you look. How is it that we all have an image in our head that Noah is decades, I mean probably centuries old, yet you look so young and fit? How do you do that?
Hauling wood, man.
What?
Hauling wood.
What do you do with all this wood?
We had to take this wood and we had to make this, this giant ship. And then we had to glue it together and all that. I mean, and we didn't have all the cool stuff that you have now.
True.
So we had to saw it by hand, and then we had to spread it and do all this stuff.
Now when it came time to construct that ark, did you have any blueprints or any instructions that you could follow, something written down?
God spoke to me and told me all this stuff about cubits, but I don't know what the hell a cubit is.
Well, we don't know what cubits
I don't know what a cubit is. It has something to do with the length of your arm and something else. So, I just sort of went, it's got to be big.
How big was it? Do you remember?
Big. It was really freaking big. It had to hold. Do you realize how many animals it had?
No, how many? I mean, that's
lots.
2 of every kind.
No, not true.
What do you mean that's
See,
not true?
for all this is what I was told to bring. I had to bring for all the unclean animals, which are like the ones with hooves that are split, like pigs.
Okay, yeah.
2 of each of those. 7 of all the other ones.
Why 7?
I don't know. That's what he told me.
7?
So I did it.
So that 2 by 2 is not...
not quite so much.
You had a lot more animals.
There were a lot of animals.
A lot more than...
You realize what that meant for the bottom of the hole.
Well, what did you do at the bottom of that hole?
You don't even want to know.
It just emptied out, didn't it? Wasn't there holes in the ship that didn't suck things in?
Well, we had to have, that's what suns are made for.
So you had suns and you had help building the ship.
Yeah, Shem and Ham were absolutely right there, side by side.
Now looking back at the animals, which one would you say was the most difficult to put up with for the entire journey?
I finally realized this. It took me a long time to realize why this was a problem. There were lots that were problems, by the way. But my biggest issue, I'm not going to answer your question, my biggest issue was when I tried to take a badger in one hand and a gopher in the other. And it was bad. And I didn't realize it until I came here. And somebody, I was in the green room and somebody mentioned, let's go out and see this game later on. And then I find out that there's these Wisconsin Badgers and Minnesota Gophers, and they fight all the time. And so I realized this is prophecy. I had prophecy about this whole stuff all the way along. It's it.
You probably never realized it until earlier this century when they had Rose Bowls, how important it was to keep Gophers and Badgers apart.
Just amazing. Absolutely stunning to me.
So, speaking of football, you didn't have football back in your day when you built this ark. What did you do for entertainment on it?
On the ark?
On the ark. What did you do? 40 days is how long you were on it?
We played dung ball.
Dung ball. Okay,
you gotta think about
it.
You think about it, you gotta feed the elephants, giraffes, and all these things, and some of that comes out a little stiff.
Yeah.
You hope.
Yeah.
Because you really don't want the runny stuff going on. That's a whole different situation, right?
Well, we're in Wisconsin here, so we definitely know what it means to have that hardened...
Okay, so it's like a cow chip.
Exactly. Cow chip tossing is something very well known up here in the upper Midwest. So
same kind of thing. So you take a dung ball,
right,
and it's always underhand pitch.
Okay.
And you throw it to someone, and they have to hit it with something.
What did they hit it with?
Well, they broke apart part of the ship.
Okay. Unessential part, I hope.
An unessential part, yes, an unessential part. You know, just a piece of the wood that happened to be peeling a little bit.
Okay.
I would use that. The problem, have you ever hit a dung ball?
No.
The problem
I
is
stepped on a few, but I've never
really, you don't want to be on the receiving end of a dung ball hit because it just
Yeah.
all over.
What's the next big thing for you, Noah? What do you got planned?
Next big thing,
I mean, you really can't beat building an ark, but you must.
gotta find the damn thing. Don't know where I parked it.
You lost it.
Big
You
ark.
didn't keep it. I mean, how could you lose something like that?
Gotta find it. People have been looking for it forever. Gotta find it.
Chances are, after how many thousands of years, it's probably not going to be found.
I think I can find it.
Okay.
The problem is I gotta go by land to get it.
Okay.
Because I'm not getting on one of these ocean liners or whatever you people are.
Well,
Because I've seen that Titanic stuff that goes on. You know, I saw that movie too. And that thing,
you do.
that was a boom.
No, you were wrong when the Titanic was actually a ship as well. Does that recall? Did that bring back bad memories when that hit the news?
Well,
I mean, that thing.
you know, some things
yours
you just
didn't.
block out.
Okay.
I mean, you just like, la 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 la. I don't want to know about it. You're right.
Well, thank you so much, Noah. Our time is running short here. I appreciate you being here tonight. It's been more than a pleasure having the opportunity to meet you. And I really wish you the best of luck on that next deck that you build.
That'll be fun.
And when
Thank you.
And when you have the barbecue, please make sure to invite me.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you very much. And thank you all for being a part of this historic and definitely most memorable conversation with the master of all boat builders. Please, watch me again when my next guest will be Anne Frank, who will bring with her an excerpt of her own personal diary that's never been seen or published. Thank you. Have a good night.